When you say gentleman and scholar, it really defines Ken Waldman. He is a gentleman, but he is a scholar as well. He's a former college professor, he's a writer, a musician, and has an incredible knack of finding musicians. He knows all over the country, and wherever he is, he can find some incredible musicians to join him for what is always a totally unique concert. Mr. Ken Waldman.
Thanks, Hank. Thank you all for coming out here. I got a quick question as we get started. Is it anybody's first time in this building? If it is, raise your hand. Look at that. And who came to the festival, Northern Appalachian Folk Festival? Like, who comes every year? More hands up. Now the questions are going to get a little bit harder. Who all's been to Alaska? Nice. Who's been to Alaska in the wintertime? There's a few hands up there. That means I can't get away with some of the stories I sometimes try to tell. And are there musicians in the house? Writers in the house? Any other banjo players in the house? Anybody think they might want to learn to play banjo someday? Because we're going to start this festival, this kickoff concert, with a banjo lesson. Mr. Richard Withers from Pittsburgh is going to play a tune called Sandy Boys. He's playing a style called clawhammer banjo. One thing I learned in Alaska is there's lots of ways of learning. This lesson you're getting right now, you can be watching him. Watch him close. Or you can listen close. Or, if you're poetically inclined, have a poem called Learning Banjo. It goes like this. Right hand scrunched tight into a claw, thumb out like you need a lift. Knock the far first wire with the right forefinger's nail, and knock again. Russian strings, midi stub of a thumb, following to pick, short near high G. Then you go bump titty, tick-tock of an old pocket watch, going loco. Pulling off a fret with your left ring finger, hammering on your blood like rye whiskey bubbling in a still. You see yourself outside in the front porch to twang this strung long neck drum. You'll one day frail, fast as fishtails in wild drunk time for cross-tuned and wrecked old time Alaska fiddlers. So I hear Richard play banjo, but what's better than one banjo player is a second banjo player. This is Mr. Mark Tamsula. They're a pair that you'll be hearing later playing together. This tune is from West Virginia. It's called Sandy Boys. And to my immediate right there's a band called the Early Mays. There's three women. This is Rachel Eddy. Next to Rachel is Emily Pinkerton. Coming in the middle is Ellen Gozion. I dare say this might be the first time on this stage or anywhere in Indiana County you've had 5 banjos playing like this. Probably doesn't happen that much in West Virginia on stage. A couple days ago, I was at IUP, I think it was Cogswell Hall in the music library, and I don't know if there's a young woman who's a freshman there at IUP. She's going to be a music major named Samantha. I don't know if she's here tonight, but she said she wanted to come desperately. She was homeschooled. It's her first year. She lives about 40 minutes away. She didn't know if she'd get a ride back, but she plays flute. But she really wanted to play the banjo, and she was going to be learning. And I said, you got to come, at least for the beginning. And with the 5 banjos, now I'm going to be in heaven because fiddle banjo is wonderful. So fiddle with 5 banjos doesn't get done, but it's going to get done here. Well, that's a way to start a festival.